Hello everyone and welcome to Battle of the Beasts All Generation episode number 6. So with this we got two more beasts fighting out, and both of these beasts I actually do not like. So I don't really care who wins this fight because I don't really care about these beasts. But let's introduce the competitors. So represented Series 4, the Amulet of Avantia. Book number 3, Rashouk, the Cave Troll. And representing Series 9, The Warlock's Staff. Book number 1, Ursus, the Clawed Roar. So both of these beasts I have not much care for, and one is a bear, one's a troll. They seem very similar to me. But enough of the similarities here. We're here for stats and the fight. So with that, we'll get into the stat department right now.
Rashouk the Cave Troll. Rashouk lurks in the caves of the Dead Peaks, one of the most terrifying parts of the Forbidden Land. He is 5 times as wide as a man, and his powerful body makes him very dangerous. Rashouk does have one weakness. If a warrior can lure him into the open, he will have a chance to exploit Rashouk's fear of bright light. Sunshine, fire, lightning, all can be used as weapons against the cave troll. Now, on to the stats. Ghost form, stone talons for slashing enemies, encasing them to stone. Thick hide, withstanding Tom's golden armor, enhanced punches. Enhanced smell and enhanced agility and wall climbing, making one deadly opponent in the tournament.
Ursus, the Clawed Roar. Like the other beasts of Seraph, Ursus was not always so fearsome. He was once a gentle bear who protected the inhabitants of the forest, but he was turned evil by Malvel's cruel magic. This beast terrifies his enemies with his deafening roar, dagger-like teeth, and colossal claws. Now on to the stats. The beast roar causing earache, sharp claws and sharp fangs, furry thick hide that survives many rocks, making one deadly opponent in the tournament.
3, 2, 1!
Let's get into this fight. The arena will be a dark forest, and that's because this one was fought in the forest and this one needs to have some shade. As both the chamber doors open, both the beasts make their way out into the forest. Both the beasts make their way out into the dark forest and instantly see each other by the glowing piercingness of their eyes. Ursus makes his way around the perimeter, just staring directly at Rashouk. Rashouk stays where he is, staring at Ursus. And using his claws, he slashes through a tree and readies it as like a giant bat. Ursus charges his way towards Rashouk. Rashouk readies his tree bat and swings it towards Ursus. Ursus, using his claws, slices right through it and then slices towards Rashouk. It slashes at Rashouk's chest. Rashouk takes a step back, dropping the tree trunk, and Ursus snarls at Rashouk as Rashouk growls. They both are going for an attack again. Rashouk going to slash at Ursus. Ursus using his claws to slash at Rashouk. And Rashouk also used his arm paw to defend himself from Rashouk's claws, because he's aware of that ability. Now, I do need to say, how is one beast not knowing who his opponent is, but also knows of the abilities? They research them. They just don't know which beast they're facing, but they know their abilities. I know. Am I making this up as I go along? Yes. Deflects is preventing Rashouk from bringing his claws down. Rashouk moves his arm and goes for an underswipe, where Ursus counters that by taking a step backwards and slashing at Rashouk's face, causing a bunch of claw marks to appear along his face. Rashouk takes a step back in pain, and using his claws, he slices through some trees and swings them both towards Ursus, where Ursus is able to deflect them with his sharp claws and bites down on one, causing splinters to like explode in his mouth, and some of the splinters hit Rashouk, causing Rashouk to take another step back. To the point where Rashouk's up against the arena wall. Ursus stands on his rear legs and raises his claws to just slash both of them down on top of Rashouk. Rashouk, doing his best to defend himself, he used his arm to stop Ursus from bringing his claws down, and in one swift motion, Rashouk brings one arm down and slashes at Ursus' gut, and using his arm and one of his legs, he pushes Ursus back to where he falls on his back. Ursus gets back up and sees that and tries to move up towards Rashouk, but his back legs won't move. He looks around to see that he's been turned to stone, and the stone's making its way up to his head and up front arms here. But he can't seem to do anything about it. So what he does is he tries to break free, but he can't. And he just lets out one roar before the stone encases his mouth, and he's frozen in place. Rashouk makes his way up to Ursus, slashing another tree, brings it up and smashes it down on top of Ursus, shattering the stone case almost immediately, and also shattering Ursus's bones. Rashouk sees a now collapsed body of Ursus, and Rashouk makes his way back to his chamber, ready for round 2. So Rashouk has won this fight, Ursus has lost. Now, this may have been a rather quick fight, but that's because, well, Rashouk's claws are pretty much automatic winners here. So, with that, unfortunately, I couldn't do much of a long fight because, well, one slash that Rashouk gets and it's all over. So with that, Rashouk won, Ursus lost. If you think Ursus should have won, please leave in the comments below why you think that. However, my word is final and Rashouk has won. But that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the little notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.